This is my favorite part.
Let me get back into his seat.
Good evening. This is a short amount of time that your eyes aren't going to be on Allison because I'm stuck by a cord. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Silas. I'm the best man. I know how happy Allison and David are that all of y'all could join them for today. I know it means a lot to them. Each and every one of you are here. I met David and Allison while working at Tenders with them. David actually wasn't working there at the time, and so I just knew him as that guy who brings Allison treats. And all I could think was, why didn't he bring me anything? But once he started working there, our manager, Eric, asked to put us both on his shifts. And so we got a lot of time together. We didn't have much in common back then. It was about 4 years ago. But we enjoyed working together, and we enjoyed just having conversations. About a year ago, we started getting closer. I started working out, running, hiking, and David started doing all this stuff with me. One of the times we were going hiking, we were trying to go on the longest trail on Montesano, and I let David have the map. He might hotly contest some stuff in this story, but he's not allowed to talk right now. So we kept on going, and it was taking forever, and I was fairly certain David doesn't know how to read a map. But a trail has to lead somewhere, so we kept on going. And eventually we got into a riverbed, and we had stopped for a moment, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, David just takes off. And then I'm all of a sudden in pain. And little did I know, David had stepped on a hornet's nest, and they had proceeded to sting me 12 times. When he got about 30 feet away from me, I heard him say, "Run." So we take off, and eventually we get to a road and find out we had completely bisected the entire mountain. And eventually we had to get his grandmother to pick us up. But don't worry, David still made it to work on time. Now you might be wondering why I followed David when he clearly didn't know how to read a map. Over the past year, he has followed me and has picked me up when I've been down, and he has been an unbelievable friend to me. And in this short speech, I can't tell you how he's been with me. I know that's the kind of man he's going to be for Allison. And I'd like to address Allison now. Now, for those of you who don't know, other than working together, Allison and I are actually roommates. And oh, by the way, before I forget, Allison, you forgot your laundry in the dryer. I put it on your bed.
Imagine that.
Yeah. She gets it. So, Allison, this is for you. Be who you are and speak your mind, because those who mind don't matter, and those that don't. Yeah, messed up. Makes it better for you too. Be who you are and speak your mind, because those who mind don't matter, and those that matter don't mind. Allison, I don't say this enough to you, but you are one of my closest friends. I can come to you with anything, and I love you, and you're as good of a friend to me as David is, and I'm so lucky to get to be a part of y'all's life going forward from now on. I might not be one of y'all's oldest friends, but I know by the time we're all old and gray that I will have been there as long as anyone else. And David, Allison, I would like to say that I believe that you're strong, beautiful, smart, and courageous. And these are all the traits that David sees in you. Now, I got her. Just like Allison said in their vows. Just like Allison said in her vows. They've been together, they've known each other since 7th grade. And David has only pursued Allison all that time. And some people might think that's a little creepy. But eventually he won Allison.
Wore down.
It wore down. But I know David sought after Allison because he knew that she was beautiful, kind, courageous, and strong, even when she didn't know it herself. They make a lot of sense when you know them. And they, just like John said tonight, David's loud and crazy, and Allison's a lot more quiet, but they work really well together, and I believe in them as a couple. Now I'd like you all to join me in a toast. I forgot a glass. Join me in a toast to Allison.